Hey guys, welcome back. This is Eliza. Before we get started with the Love Tarot, I wanted to mention that all my information, everything you need to get in touch with me is in the description box below. My email, the link to the readings page on my site. I do astrology and tarot together. I can do either one alone, but doing them together is really my favorite. I think we get the best, deepest information using these two. For me, astrology is divination. So using these two forms of divination really at the same time is, I love it. Anyway, so the information is in the description box along with my Patreon, and I have a book coming out in June, so all that stuff is there. I don't want to talk about it more. I want to get to the information that you are here for, which is about Prince Harry and his soon-to-be Princess Meghan. Are they soulmates? Now, in this video, I'm not going to talk about what is a soulmate. I'm not going to split hairs about that. I'm just going to assume we all have a working knowledge of this idea of soulmate. We'll save that for the next video. Now, I do believe they are soulmates, okay? But for a particular purpose. They are here to build something in the world. This is the Three of Pentacles. So to answer my own question, I'm going to say yes, but their soulmateness, yes, their soulmateness is bigger than their family. Meaning, okay, so let's say this couple gets married as they're planning to, they have kids, and we may think, oh, well, as we often do, especially when couples split up, we often think, well, they came together to have these kids. That's why the kids were born. You know, so this couple also has a different purpose. They are here to build something. Now, recently I was looking at the wedding date, the wedding chart, and I kept feeling and seeing over and over, they are going to create something together. A business, a foundation, an empire, something physical. This to me, and what I saw in the chart, was far more than, I don't want to say than just having a family, because family is obviously a big deal, but there's more that they're going to build. Much, much more. So I would say, yeah, I mean, they're soulmates, and they're soulmates in this sense, that they are meant to form this partnership and create something very important. You know, not everyone you meet is like that for you. I do believe everyone you meet, there's, well, you know what? I'm just going to stop right there with that thought, because that was going to take me off in another direction, and I'm not editing these. Okay, back to where we were. Here we have the Four of Swords, which I know it looks a little different, even a little creepy, I think, this version. I love this deck. I don't really like this card. So I tend to just go with the Rider-Waite stability of the Four of Swords, the calm. That's Prince Harry. I was about to say Prince William, Prince Harry. That's him. He is, I mean, his chart is so earthy. He's got, well, he's a Virgo, and I think he's got Sun and Mercury. Yeah, Sun and Mercury in Virgo, Capricorn rising, Taurus moon. I mean, he's about as grounded as can be until you notice his Sagittarius planets, and you see that's where the adventurer, love of adventure side of him comes out. But he's on the earth. he is stable. He is the Four of Swords here. And he's the one who's going to bring the money to this, obviously. Now here we have Meghan, Wheel of Fortune. I only know a little bit about her. Hollywood. I know she's been in movies. I'm trying to think if I know anything else. I know they've made a big deal. Yeah, they made a big deal in the press that she's divorced, right? And biracial. I think those are the only things I know about her from the headlines. And I saw some piece of an interview where they did look very much in love, very sweet together. But this is her. And I think she represents this in his life, and he represents it in hers, fortune, but in different ways. For as much as he is grounded and stable, she is, I want to say unpredictable, but in a nicer way, creative. She's an artist. She is an artist. The artist's temperament. Her chart, when I was looking as well, was, I felt, far more complicated than his. His, to me, was like a straight line. Yeah, he likes to have fun, and he's a great stand-up guy, and was probably a very, very sweet child. That was another thing that I remember noticing when I was looking at his chart, was just sweet, sweet nature, as a Virgo child should be, of course, and Taurus moon. Nothing is sweeter than Taurus moon, in my opinion. But she's more dynamic. I mean, he's got fire in his chart too, but this combination of his capital and his stability and his groundedness with her type of passion and visionary thinking and shooting for the stars, almost like she knows no limits. And he's got a little of that too because of his Sagittarius South Node. I forget, I think he's got Mars in Sag, I can't remember now. But they do share that, but in her it's bigger. And it ignites it in him. So there is this beautiful mirroring. Well, I don't think she's anywhere near as grounded as he is. So that is not mirroring. That is her knowing what she needs. She's also, she's Cancer rising. So it's a flipped chart. He's Capricorn rising. She's Cancer rising. So they fill in each other's blanks. They are what each other needs. They are mirrors in that way. But the passion that she has, he has some of. The grounding that he has, she doesn't really have much of. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. Okay, so when these two souls get married, when they commit, when they come together, it's not just for whatever is personal. You know, that's not going to be the be-all, end-all of their life as a royal couple. They are here. They are going to be together. I don't know what it is. I keep thinking, oh, it's going to be they're going to revolutionize foster care in the UK or something. Some system of new types of orphanages, or, you know, I don't know, but it does feel it's philanthropic. It's a foundation. It may have to do with children. It's being of service. It's an act of love. Three of Pentacles. Okay, now this has gone on long enough. Probably I'm going to stop here. I hope that was interesting. You know, it's interesting to me. It's definitely interesting to me what you see when you draw cards about people you don't know and probably will never know. Okay, guys. So I'm going to stop here again. If you want to talk to me about anything in your life, just look in the description box, send me an email, moonpluto@gmail.com, and we will set up a reading for you soon. There was something else I was going to mention. Oh yes, if you do want to get a reading this month or March, do reach out to me soon, because it is going to be busy. You know, if you do this work, then you know sometimes it is slower than other times. Sometimes it is crazy busy. And I know I'm coming upon a busy season. So be in touch. And as long as there's room, we will talk soon. Okay. See you later.